Hello, my name is Josh Bennett, and I am with the Alliance to End Homelessness in Suburban Cook County. Whether you're a property owner, landlord, or property manager, I want to personally thank you for your interest in learning more about how you can partner with us to help address homelessness in our communities. Providing housing is more than renting an apartment or managing a property. It offers someone the opportunity for stability, safety, and a fresh start. Throughout this video, I will explain who we are, how our programs work, what support is available to landlords, and how joining our landlord directory can connect you with trusted housing partners while making a meaningful impact in our community. The Alliance to End Homelessness in Suburban Cook County is a collective network of organizations from throughout the suburbs of Chicago that is joined by the belief that every person deserves a real pathway home. So we work together towards one shared goal, ensuring that everyone has access to safe, stable, and permanent housing. We coordinate housing and homelessness services across Suburban Cook County by bringing together nonprofit organizations, government agencies, housing professionals, and community partners. Rather than organizations working independently, we collaborate to make sure everyone is experiencing homelessness receives coordinated support that meets their individual needs. The Alliance's role is to strengthen partnerships, improve coordination, and help create pathways to permanent housing for the people we serve. One of the most effective ways to end homelessness is simply put, to provide housing. Housing is the foundation that makes everything else more possible. Health, healing, employment, school stability, family reunification, safety, and belonging. That's where landlords become essential partners. Every available apartment or rental home represents an opportunity for someone to move out of homelessness and into stability. For families, it means children have a consistent place to sleep and attend school. For veterans, it means having a place to rebuild after serving our country. For older adults, it means aging with dignity in a safe environment. One housing unit may seem like just one vacancy, but to the person moving in, it represents hope, security, connection, rest, and the ability to imagine a future. The people served through our housing network come from many different backgrounds. They include individuals, families with children, veterans, older adults, people living with disabilities, survivors of domestic violence, and many others with their own identities and stories to tell. Every person's story is different, but all have encountered challenges that made securing keeping housing difficult. These barriers may include unexpected job loss, rising housing costs, medical emergencies, domestic violence, fixed incomes, or other life events that disrupted their ability to stay housed. It's also important to address some common misconceptions. People experiencing homelessness are not defined by their current circumstances. They are parents, workers, students, neighbors, veterans, and community members. Like anyone else, they want safe stability and the opportunity to move forward. Many people experiencing homelessness are actively working, attending school, or participating in programs designed to improve their situation. With the right support and access to housing, they can successfully maintain stable housing and thrive. Housing navigators and case managers work closely with participants throughout the housing process. They help individuals search for housing, complete applications, understand lease agreements, and connect them to services that support long-term success. Many participants also receive rental assistance, security deposit assistance, or other financial support depending on the program and funding source. Our housing partners don't disappear after move-in. They continue working with tenants to address challenges early, maintain communication when appropriate, and connect households to community resources that can help them remain successfully housed. For landlords, this means you're not navigating challenges alone. You have a professional partner available to help communicate, solve problems, and support successful residencies whenever possible. These are some of our local trusted provider partners who work expertly alongside their program participants on their pathway to housing. They are leaders throughout the geography, serving a range of populations in the North, West, and South regions. One of the ways we strengthen these partnerships is through the Alliance's Landlord Directory. The Landlord Directory is a resource that connects participating landlords with housing providers throughout suburban Cook County. When landlords join the directory, information about their available properties can be shared with trusted housing organizations that are actively helping clients search for housing. The directory helps streamline communication, strengthen partnerships, and create more housing opportunities throughout our region. There are several benefits to becoming part of the Landlord Directory. First, you'll gain access to prospective tenants who are supported by experienced housing professionals. Second, because housing providers are actively searching for available units, landlords may be able to reduce vacancy times by connecting with potential renters more quickly. You'll also have opportunities to build relationships with local housing organizations that can provide ongoing communication throughout the leasing process. These organizations receive funding for rent payment based on the fair market rent for the Chicago metropolitan area, which is updated annually by HUD. Therefore, there is less risk for you when taking on a traditional renter. Most importantly, your participation helps expand housing opportunities in suburban Cook County. Every landlord who joins the directory increases the number of options available for people working towards permanent housing, and every new partnership strengthens our community's ability to respond to homelessness. The success of this work is built on collaboration. Time and time again, we've seen landlord partnerships create positive outcomes, not only for tenants, but also for property managers as well. Stable housing allows people to focus on employment, education, healthcare, and rebuilding their lives. Families gain consistency, children experience greater stability, individuals can pursue long-term goals instead of focusing on where they'll sleep each night. Landlords also benefit from working with dedicated housing professionals who can help facilitate communication and aid for tenants. If rent is at or below fair market rent, it is covered through these programs. The result is a partnership that benefits everyone involved. If you are interested in becoming part of this effort, you can find the interest form on our website. There will be some basic questions about the location of your properties, the rent amount, and ways of contacting you. We post this information you share in the landlord directory on our website so that housing navigators and case managers can quickly identify available units and landlords who are interested in partnering. We encourage you to take these next steps and explore how partnering with us can benefit both your business and our community. Thank you again for taking the time to learn more about the Alliance to End Homelessness in Suburban Cook County and the important role landlords play in expanding housing opportunities. Ending homelessness isn't something one organization can accomplish alone. Housing stability is shared work, and each of us has a part in building pathways home that people can reach and trust. It requires collaboration between housing providers, community organizations, local governments, and property owners who are willing to be part of the solution. By opening your doors to new partnerships, you are helping create opportunities for individuals and families to build their pathway home. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about joining the Landlord Directory, we encourage you to reach out. We'd be happy to speak with you and discuss how we can work together. We look forward to working with you.